Hey guys, what's going on? Darryl Addison at torpedopot.com. Darryl Addison at torpedopot.com. And these were our planters that went through the winter time. We have kale, which is the Scottish kale, and then we have some of the red Russian kale here. They come back from the winter, over the winter time, and as promised, you can grow plants 365 days a year. When the springtime came forth, they just start to come out, and they're absolutely beautiful. I have plants outside growing ready to eat now, where most of you do not have that capability. This plant, I've actually eaten a lot of the plants off of this. This was the Scotch kale, and it's gone. And so even the limbs itself are starting to grow back and get leaves for the kale. So never discard your kale plants. It's amazing what they can do during the wintertime. But this video is not about necessarily the kale, but about the peas that are growing with the kale. See, we eaten so much of this kale, it's going to take a lot of leaves to come back. So we threw about 100 pea seeds in there. And our peas are doing wonderfully, aren't they? They are so beautiful. They are doing so well. And so we have about 100 peas in each one of these planters. So when the kale starts growing, it's beautiful, as wonderful it is, and I'm going to have something to eat this morning. The peas are coming up all around here. And it's like a beautiful bouquet of flowers. And it's all edible. This is going to be so stunning. I hope you love this. The objective is to let the peas run down the side and let the kale grow up. So the light around the base of where the pea plant is doesn't have to be necessarily full of light. But all of the extremities that are coming out will be full of light, and then we get this full morning sun, which peas love this full morning sun. So we're going to grow 100 pea pods with this kale. I'm going to eat off the kale, okay? I need some breakfast, and I'm going to eat it. It's beautiful. It's just unbelievable. And this was an ugly plant a couple of weeks ago. You looked at it, you say, ooh, who would want to eat from that? Look at it now. It's hard to kill a plant in a torpedo pot if you grow it correctly. So anyhow, what I wanted to do is you see the peas in here. Clearly see the peas in there. And that's beautiful. So let's take a look at the peas and some of the other stuff. Is that okay? We take a walk together? Okay. Let's see if we can change this around. And let's see this right here. I guess this is some of what's going on there. So we have the kale that's bubbling and doing great, but we also have peas that's coming up all over the place. Isn't that amazing? Yes, it's very, very amazing. It's like a whole new world, isn't it? Yes, it is. As you start to see this kale, the vase kale, which is absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. Man. And then we start to see the life that's inside of that also. Okay? So these things are going to start bringing forth their life. And all I have to do is just pull it out and eat it. All I have to do is pull it out and eat it. And I think that's amazing. That's a beautiful life that we all should have. And they're not just growing in one pot, but they're growing in many different pots, okay? So these plants are coming out and they're starting to grow like you and I have probably never seen them grow before. And they're absolutely stunning. They're beautiful. They're absolutely stunning, beautiful. Clean them up, and the peas and everything go together. So, Darryl Addison, torpedopot.com. I wanted to show that to you guys so you can see what we're doing at Torpedo Pot and how would it impact you. I hope you enjoyed that video, and I hope it met your needs. So, lessons to be learned. You can grow anything you want, anytime you want it in a torpedo pot. All you have to do is walk up to the planter, put your soil in, drop your seeds in, cover it up, turn your timer on, set it, and walk away. These peas have been growing now for about 10 days, and they've broken ground in 10 days. They actually were germinating in very cold, freezing weather. And yet they decided to come forth and to grow, which I'm so excited about. I think that freeze was probably good for the hole to open it up and allow them to come up and become saturated with all that water. We've only watered these right now it's been raining during the season, so it's been rain coming down. So we've only watered this maybe about twice a week. I'll maybe saturate it for about an hour for twice a week if I remember to cut it off. And it'll saturate it, and then I just walk away from it, and it'll continue to grow by itself. The peas themselves are truly amazing. I like them because they provide so many ways in which you can get nutrition. Not only do you have the pea itself, which is absolutely stunning, beautiful, beautiful work of art. But after you clean it off and do everything you need to have done to that pea, they can eat the stems, the leaves, shake all the dirt off, wash it off. And all the parts of the pea are available for you. And to have them close to 100 growing in one planter, that's a feat of art. Torpedo pot is an amazing tool. It grows your food for you. You never have to grow your food again. Drop your seeds in, drop your plants in, set it, and forget it. This is good. This was well worth it. And I'm going to carry this part in, and I'm going to have something to eat. But this was definitely well worth it. Darryl Addison at torpedopot.com. Darryl Addison at torpedopot.com.